Good morning, sunshine. How is life treating you? This is your daily insight on life and love, and it's for September 11th, 2020, also timeless. So wherever you're pulled to it in time, this might have some sort of a message for you. It's general, it's collective, it's not going to make sense to everybody, so don't force it to fit if it does not fit. If it does, fabulous. If not, again, don't force it. If you have questions about booking your own personal reading, because your individual storyline is going to be detailed, well, very detailed, unique, and intense for your perception and lifeline. That being said, let's kick this off. Again, if you're pulled to this from somewhere in time, this might have some sort of a message for you. So let's see what's coming out. I had a ton of sword energy in this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got this bowler hat today. I freaking love it. So, I went to Halloween Town. Really, it reminds me of the 20s. I'm probably going to wear this to bed. I love it. Okay, back to the reading. Yes, I know, I'm obsessed with this new hat. A lot of sword energy. Look, the only thing that came out that was not a sword was the Tower card in reverse. The Tower card in reverse. Everything else, sword, sword. And even look, bottom of the deck over here. Sword. I'm glad that you're holding back a little bit on whatever it is that you want to say or how you want to behave. Whatever this is, it's definitely an ending. It can be an ending to a relationship, a life situation, what have you. But I think that it's calling for a brutal honesty here. You have got to say your piece, walk away from this certain situation, get this weight off your chest, whatever it is. It's feeling like emotional baggage and dead weight you've been carrying. There was really no relief and stress with this. But since you are walking away from it, just like going the other way, I'm seeing that this is what's alleviating it. It definitely is a dead end, and you're going to see a lot of levels of deception and pettiness come to the surface on it. Whatever it is, I'm glad that you cut it to the quick now, because dragging it out only would have hurt, well, it would have hurt you a lot more. Ending whatever this is right now, you've avoided a lot of pain, heartache, disaster, what have you. You have the swords, the King of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Swords is upright. She is keeping a very watchful eye on the shenanigans. This guy seems like bad news. Again, I'm not going with gender, not going with anything like that. It's just masculine energy, and this is feeling like toxic and kind of petty masculine energy. I'm glad that you're avoiding whatever this show was. They're really thinking that they can pull something off with this. It's a huge grand old illusion. I'm not seeing it have a huge payoff with you. No, you can't dig this any further. And I don't even think that you would want to. Whatever it is, you are being told to hold back on any sort of reaction and retaliation. Just don't. It's not going to even make you feel that psychotic joy of it. It's not worth it. So, where are we going to take this? Why is this going on? You know, this has been a steady stream of what the heck. All right, the Ace of Wands. Okay. So the reason why you're holding back is because the Ace of Wands, something new is coming in, and if you retaliate or react to this thing over here, then this is representing some sort of emotional attachment still connected to it, and it's actually not going to allow you to move on or proceed any further. All right, let's see. What else? Ooh, nope, too many. Ah! What was this that flipped over? All right. Look at this. You're going to be really happy that you didn't even entertain this. You didn't get into the fight with it. You didn't try and keep this going. Because look, you have a lot of amazing new and emotionally fulfilling messages that are incoming. What this is, something that this right here can never be. It wanted to. It really tried to force this idea on you. It's not really working. And again, this doesn't even have to be a person. This can just be an idealistic situation which you couldn't escape. That is twisted. And I hate that that would resonate with you. So let's see. Spirit, what's the deal? What is the issue at hand that's coming up to be healed? I'm going to pull from the regular Rider-Waite and Healing with the Angels because I can. All right, what is coming up to be healed? Because I'm seeing you as being the, uninvolved, repressed, self-preserving. There, that's a great little cluster of words. Self-preserving, there you go. I'm going to go with that. I see you as the self-preserving one. Well, the other thing on the other side of this is having what looks to be some sort of a tantrum. Don't engage in the tantrum. Even though it can feel on a very shallow level just what you need sometimes. This is going to just be more poison for your life, and you don't need that. You're coming out of the hangman position, trying to figure everything out, trying to look at this from all different angles. Maybe I can see this way. Maybe this is something I can change about myself. No. This was too much change inauthentic on your part. So this, this is bad business relationships. Some of you are going through a breakup of either business partnerships or familial relationships or lovers. Again, this is really important breakups that are happening right now. It's seeing this very clearly, and it's this crazy emotional attachment that's trying to just get stuck on you, and it's not working. So I'm seeing this breakup, you being the huge catalyst for, again, this doesn't have to be romantic. You are the one who is ending this, which is in turn giving you that stroke of genius, that stroke of power, and not attitude, but I don't even know. I'm just going to say that determined power. And look, this was actually after this. So this is going to be something even better given to you. It's being given a gift. It's your karmic balance. It's choosing one direction over an entire another. This, it feels like blocked healing that's going on. This, it feels like solar plexus chakra. That's usually dealing with nervousness. All right. I need clarification on that, because now I'm seeing this as blocked communication, and now you're starting to deal with some form of anxiety or self-limiting beliefs. What are you going to feed into these self-limiting? No, I got it. It was next to the Lovers in reverse. I need to still get more on this, but I don't need clarification on that now. What are you going to feed? Are you going to feed your insecurities? Are you going to feed your limitations? Are you going to stay or attempt to stay in some place because you don't think it can get any better? That's a lie. King of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups in reverse. You are making the grounded decision to move on from this situation by not feeding your fears, worries, anxieties. You're facing the future with uncertainty, but you're at least determined to do it in your independence and comfort. And whatever the opposition in this, it's really showing its true colors of emotional manipulation, and it feels like a little bit of vindictiveness. Yeah. When this is like a really wounded animal, something wants to lash out. It's not happy. Hold on. Okay. It's lashing out. It's wounded. I'm sorry I keep shaking you. This is a lot of emotional manipulation. It's not happy. It's it's going to give you, or at least try and, in some weird, almost pathetic way, try and teach you a lesson. But it's falling on deaf ears. You are unattached to the situation. I think that you are seeing it as very shallow roots, something that really didn't have any grounds to stand on. It was this grand old illusion of power. When you see this and you realize the lesson for what it was, and that this could have been the road that you could have gone down, but you actively saw this as a negative or repeating cycle in your life, you put a stop to it. That's why you're getting rid of all the stress. This is all the pain coming out of your heart. This is learning how to let go. Huge karmic lesson. But whatever the catalyst lesson in this, it's not really willing to just, be done. I see that some of you are going to be dealing with something that has an emotional attachment. It's going to have some form of a tantrum. It's not anything you need to engage with, and I'm not seeing it as any sort of danger. I'm seeing it more as a pesky annoyance. And it feels almost like, if you're dealing with a business situation, it almost feels like personal politics getting involved and almost trying to, in some way, shape, or form, demolish your reputation or name, or put some sort of stain on it. It's not going to work. That's the thing, because whatever it's involving is not holding any sort of interest or intrigue in your world, and it doesn't have any real grounds to come at you with. So now, let's see. I was pulled to the healing with angels as far as something to come out with right now. So let's see. All right, Spirit, what's coming up to be healed right now? If you're new to the channel, I hope you enjoy the show. Make sure you hit the bell for notifications. Also, there's a thumbs up thing. Definitely reach out if you have questions about booking your own personal reading. The coronavirus sale has been extended. God knows when if it's ever even going to stop. I've just been having so much fun connecting with every single one of you from all over the globe. And I'm enjoying it. So until further notice, the coronavirus sale stands. Ask questions about it. Again, email or find me on any social platform and DM me. God, you are going to need a huge treat after all is said and done with this person, not because, it's going to be any sort of debilitation in your world. It's just, this is whatever it is that you are breaking away from is emotionally and psychologically exhausting. So you are finding your balance and learning how to just be playful and nonsensical in your life and starting to pay attention to the signs. There's a sense of worry going on with this. What happens if, what if personal politics actually are a detriment? Even though I'm not really getting that to be a strong suit in your case, it's just, how is this going to affect you? Spirit saying, don't even sweat it. You're completely protected. You have Archangel Michael right here, and you have enchantment. The balance is when you say yes to this certain path and walking away from whatever it was that was a downward spiral, you have enchantment coming in. Signs. It's like the universe is here to play with you right now. It's not here to, bat you around like a mouse or a cat playing with a mouse. This is meant to be fun for you. It's meant for you to see the light in life again. Whatever this was, it was a dark, not evil, but like this dark and mucky energy that you couldn't quite rid yourself of. So the signs with this, learning to be playful, and enchantment, it's telling you to have a moment of bravery when you're walking away from this, because I do feel like there's still a sense of timidness with this, like a sense of worthiness, like this is it, this is all you're gonna get, this is the best, this is all you're worth. Not quite. The fact that you're walking away from this and choosing yourself over whatever this was, this is what's the huge catalyst in getting you getting you what you actually want, what your heart calls out for, what your soul is meant to be around in this life. The lesson is done. The self-actualization is done. So let's see. I just got an email from one of my sponsors. Hey. Absolutely cannot wait to open your deck on live. I'm going to do it when I'm doing a live because I'm excited. So as soon as I get that in, stay tuned for that. Go the distance. Okay, so the base part of this is something that has long-term around it. And, all right, so this, you want some insight on this? Connect with spirit. This is a time for you to connect yourself to the divine. Now, in a lot of cases, this is going to involve some form of creativity. Creativity is divine inspiration, spark. It's what connects you to source and opens up that channel, especially for intuition, soul expression, all these things. Spirit's getting really loud and in your face saying, I can't get any clearer than this. So what is this block? All right. Empathy overload. Attachment issues. You're just done. You are so done with trying for, it seems like, any sort of security and companionship. Spirit's telling you, you aren't at that road yet. You aren't at a point of loneliness or abandonment. It's getting you in alignment with the correct people and situations. So this, you're an empathy overload. You can't see your foot in front of you. That's fine and dandy. All you have to do is take the step and trust that it's there. So don't write yourself off or cut yourself from any sort of experience. You're waiting for something to be this ginormous sign in front of you. If you're waiting for a billboard, well then, I mean, it's not going to be that dramatic. I mean, it's as simple as a feather coming in front of you or some sort of visual of, you know, an answer to one of your questions. It's going to be subtle, but it's going to stand out from the crowd, the collective. It's not just going to be something that you're blind to. You're looking so hard for something that you've made yourself blind. Sit back and let it just be in front of you. Does that make sense, or am I sounding too woojy with that? I'm really not trying to sound woojy. It's easier than you're making it out to be, is what I'm saying. And of course, I explain it a little bit more than I have to make it harder than it has to be because, well, look, we happen to, you know, get in our own way with that, don't we? All right, Spirit, let's get some closing messages, eh? I want more of the regular Rider-Waite. Let's do this. Wish fulfillment is the base part of this. Okay. You don't even have to make any hard choices right now. You already made the choice. You fought back. And this was very beta oppressive energy. This wasn't something that was deliberately attacking or in your face. This warmed right up to you. So I see a lot of prosperous new beginnings that are coming in through the form of, it feels monetary. It feels like this longing, soothing energy that's coming in. For some of you, this is going to be an amazing, loving, and passionate connection, which that is super cool. And I really, if you're having that storyline, feel free to reach out and let me know. I am all for you, baby. Go do it. Get your groove on. If this is a financial opportunity, you're amazing. I'm very excited for you on this one. This is going to give you a lot of new securities on various levels in your life. Why is the Magician in reverse? Okay, are you having imposter syndrome? Yeah, knock it off. You're not an imposter. You're really doing the work. You've really gone through all the hard lessons. You're not deceiving yourself. You're not deceiving others. You're not fooling yourself into creating this grand old illusion for your life. That's just not even a thing. You've done all this amazing hard work. You've been through the ringer. How can you even deny yourself this experience or say that it's all an illusion or that nothing even makes sense? If that were the case, you wouldn't even be here. Like, none of this would have any sort of interest to you. You're trying to fool yourself. You're trying to play yourself. This isn't right. No. This is telling you, first off, you're not an imposter. This is not just all in your head. It's complete honesty, and it's you getting out of your funk and into something greater. Come on. funky. A lot of amazing communications and fast communications, and this is like the Tower card. It's the watered down Tower card. This is causing a lot of positive change, a lot of upheaval. It's going to be fast, it's going to be sudden, but it's not going to completely make your head spin. It's going to be like, okay, well, I guess we're going now. Go, go, go. Then we have this. Keep pushing. All right, so this has the Queen of Swords energy. In reverse, though. Why am I seeing that in reverse? Okay. Don't be blinded by shallow emotions in this. Don't allow someone else's either verbal vomit, emotional retaliation, or emotional outpouring to you. Don't let that manipulate you or push you back on your boundaries. You being over accommodating is not going to help anyone in this. It's going to push you back further in a corner, and it's not going to serve you. You need to push back, be that balanced, masculine, momentum-driven person who's working on their own security, their own foundation. It's finding the balance between the emotional aspect of yourself, the emotional maturity, the emotional insight, and logical. You need to find that sweet balance and push through with that one. Maintain that while you are having all this upheaval in your life. The Hermit card, I'm seeing this as perpetuating your, it feels like a grand awakening. Whatever it is, it's validating your work, your awakening, and the ending of those harsh cycles, which you're going to have a lot of important breakups. These are very important breakups. It's pivotal to get you to another place in your life. It's not to hurt another person. It's so you're not drowning yourself. And this holding on to other people or other situations that you have outgrown, it's not only hurting you, but staying stuck in that scenario with that other situation or person, it's going to have them drown too. In a way, this is an emotional maturity that calls for what feels like cruelness. It's really not. To be kind. Hurt a little now so you can move on into something greater, more fulfilling, and soulfully soothing. I hope that made sense. This has been your daily insight on life and love for September 11th, 2020. Also timeless. So again, wherever you're pulled to this in time, this could have a message for you. Email below, and every way of contact is going to be in the description or on the main page, or you can find me on any social platform for a DM. Definitely reach out, say hello, let me know where you are in the world, ask questions about the coronavirus sale, ask questions about booking your own personal reading. And when you do book your own personal reading, please tell me your time zone, because I will screw that up at some point. And I don't want, I'm on the East Coast, so that's going to be a thing. Just let me know your time zone. We'll figure out the times. I look forward to talking with all of you. You're amazing. I hope you have an amazing day. And until next time, stay safe, have fun, and know that you're very loved and appreciated. Bye for now.